Hello everybody, I'm Scully and welcome to my first commentary. I was originally going to do a commentary on Foster's video on Jaden Animations, even before the Katsune video, but after Ponder and Manga covered his Katsune videos, all the material was obliterated, sadly. So I went to look up Jaden Animations Foster to see if there was any re-uploads of any kind, and I found this. I've heard about Unded Meowth before, mostly through Doodletones' video on him, which, honestly, his video wasn't too great, but that's not the topic of today. I don't really think of Jaden in the highest light. I don't think she's rock bottom scum, but honestly, I found a lot of problems with Meowth's video, so today we're gonna be covering it. Here we go. It's gonna be really painful, so brace yourselves.
Niggas in my butt, oh, niggas in my butt, oh, niggas and niggas in my butt, oh.
How I do my stillborn cat litter, my name's Unded Meowth, and today I'm going to
commit suicide
because I'm finally starting the Jaden Chronicles. There might be a guest appearance later on, so keep your eyes peeled. I can't wait for the comments on this shit, so let's just jump right into the news. Jaden makes two jokes in her video, things that happened while I grew up, and while the first one isn't very harmful whatsoever, it's just a mother not paying attention to her kid as they stick a fork into a wall socket. You know, not really bad advice on... not really bad advice on parenting, more just a very obvious joke.
The second one I'll have to play for you first, and then explain why it's so bad.
Just think about how helpless and stupid babies are when they start out. They can't do anything. You can just put a baby on the ground and do nothing. Just leave it alone, and it'll just... pathetic.
Jaden's audience primarily consists of kids. A lot of those kids probably have younger siblings. If those kids are ever tasked with babysitting their younger siblings, Jaden basically just said, oh yeah, you can go play Fortnite and just leave your baby brother or baby sister alone because they can't do anything. They're pathetic babies. That's not good advice. Babies need constant care. They are babies. They are retarded. You need to put them in a cage just to make sure they don't kill themselves. That's how retarded babies are.
Okay, I don't think it's necessarily upon Jaden or the children to determine what is good or not good to take care of a child, at least not yet. I think it's up to the caretakers and the people who assign these children to take care of their children to determine whether or not the child is responsible enough. And I don't think necessarily that Jaden is enabling them, and I don't think her child audience is stupid enough, at least not in my opinion, to believe that they can just leave a baby on the ground. Because, to my knowledge, if they have a younger sibling, I'm sure they've been taught multiple times that you can't just leave their sibling just laying out on the floor, you know, based on their parents' mannerisms, based on their behavior. Maybe you shouldn't leave a child on the ground. Maybe kids would be able to pick up on that. Little bitty kids anyway, but you seem to think that all children have the IQ of a box of hair. I don't think that's very nice.
This is only the first example of when Jaden made a joke that probably wasn't too appropriate. Jaden later goes on in the video to talk about how she used to have a lisp, which, you know, you'd think this would be an opportunity for her to tell kids, hey, if you have a speech impediment, it's okay, because you can get through it. Instead, what she decides to do is say this.
Who knew that if you've got a speech impediment or some sort of hindrance or obstruction in your life, just stop it. Simple.
This guy and I have the exact same emotion about what she just said.
Whoa, dude, is your window okay? Was that the joke? It just flew right over your head. You okay? Yeah, but the thing is meant to be taken as a joke based on the other character's expression and how ridiculous what she said is. I once again don't think children have the IQ of a box of hair to the point where they can't understand that, oh, that's dumb advice. And like she's obviously making a joke.
I love the way she worded that sentence to include not just speech impediments, but hindrances and obstacles in your life. Because that means I can use this soundbite to apply to anything.
There's a lot of different forms anxiety can come in, and for me, I'm struggling with social anxiety. Just stop it! I think they're severely judging me because they secretly think I'm more worthless than a dead clam. Just stop it! I'm just a shy, quiet, anxious introvert. Just stop it!
It was extremely painful starving myself.
Just stop it!
Psst. Hey, Meowth. I think the joke is over. Nobody's laughing anymore. Implying that they were laughing in the first place. Surprisingly enough, this joke goes on for another 20 seconds with several gags, specifically from her face reveal video. That's what you call either jumping the shark or milking the cow.
Stop it!
Ooh, I'm sorry, did I offend some people by making fun of her bulimia?
Psst. Hey guys, this is gonna be foreshadowing. Just hold on.
Let me play the rest of the clip and see how you guys feel about Jaden's edgy joke.
Simple. You've got cancer. No, it's okay. Just stop it.
It was a fucking joke and you know it? And you said, yeah, it's an edgy joke and people, it's not funny, it's too offensive. This is the one who makes several edgy jokes about the same things. I mean, like, yeah, she has a child audience, but like, she can't help who the people she gets her content out to, and I think kids at that age who are watching her content and can comprehend what she's actually saying can understand that cancer just doesn't go away when you say, just stop it. Like, once again, you're underestimating children's intelligence, and like, I don't think they're that stupid. They're stupid, but they're not that fucking stupid.
Jaden's videos have as much continuity as Steven Universe does, and what I mean by that is the animation style is completely different video to video.
I know this is a little nitpick, and doesn't really have to do with Jaden's content in general, but Steven Universe's problems aren't necessarily with the art style itself changing, it's with the proportions and the heights that are changing. The styles change because it's entirely different animators that, to my knowledge, don't really have experience with mimicking other styles because, to my knowledge, they haven't really worked for a specific studio. Now, honestly, I could be wrong, maybe they're just doing it lazily, but who knows? I mean, they've kind of gotten better in recent videos. You can kind of see, like, one similar art style, but at the time, maybe it wasn't the case, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's not really similar to Steven Universe's problems, but then again, I have an ultra hate boner for Steven Universe, but my problems with Steven Universe are not really important to this video. It was a little side tangent.
And the reason for that is she has 9 animators at her disposal. But look at how she credits her animators. This looks more like a free shout-out than it does crediting your animators, and I know for a fact Jaden knows how to credit people because this is the description of her Why I Don't Have a Face Reveal video. How in the fuck did you cite all of these sources correctly, yet in every animation video, including your newest one, you do not credit your animators correctly?
You do realize that Google auto-credits the people who make the captions, right? Like, I know you acknowledged it in the description, but Jesus, I mean, like, based on even how, like, it's formulated in the description, it can't be that hard to figure out, right? Like, I've known this for several years. I thought it was kind of strange, but it's the case. Google kind of auto-credits them, but how'd you miss it in the first place? Jesus. That gave me a good laugh the first time.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.